Hi guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to do the unsupervised classification and supervised classification in Erdas. Once you have downloaded the image, we open in Erdas and we select raster, and unsupervised and under supervised classification, the input raster is the clip image and the output is like we choose a name for it. So I will say super classify the image, and the number of class is depends on like how many classes that you need. So in this case I will choose 5, and the method is k-means, and we select OK. So we wait until it finished, and we select OK to all and dismiss. And OK to all again and dismiss. So we close it and we select file, and in the recent we can see the classified map that we just created, and it shows a grayscale map. And so the next step is to change the color and the name of the map. So we can uncheck and to see what landscape it is. So for class 1 we can see it is water, so we right click on display attribute table and then change the color and name to the associate landscape. So the class name is water, and we can check for class 2. We can't really see what class 2 is. I think it's road, so I'm going to change it to violet. Oh sorry, that is change class 2 to purple, and the class name is road. And let's move on to class 3, and we can see class 3 is well, it's hard to say. I think it's residential. And class 4, yeah, class 4 is vegetation. It's vegetation. And class 5 is urban. We can change to wait. Yeah, this is the color. Change to urban is the light color. Yeah, and change the name to urban. And then we close the tab and remember to save the changes. And so we're done for the unsupervised classification. But typically the unsupervised classification is the accuracy is lower than the supervised classification. So now I'm going to teach you how to do the supervised classification. The supervised classification is trickier and takes longer time than the unsupervised one. So firstly, remember to remove the unsupervised map that we just created. And now let's get started. So under the raster, the same tab, we select supervised and signature editor. So this one usually takes 3 minutes to pop up, so we can just wait it there. And now let's move on to the next step, is drawing. So we select drawing and polygon. So when the signature editor pops up, it shows like this, and this one enable us to create the training size. So let me tell you how to create a training size. We select polygon, and for example, I'm going to select one training size on water. And once we select the training size, we move back to the the editor and we select create new and we change the name to water 1. So typically we need 3 to 5 training sets for each land cover, but if you want to increase the accuracy, you can increase the number of training sets. But now I'm going to only use 3 training sets for now. And this is water 2. And I'm going to do another one right here. Water 3. So once we select the training sets, we merge them together by selecting the merge sign and change the name to water. And then we need to delete the previous selection. So next, let's move on to another land cover, which is vegetation. The red areas are vegetation. So let's zoom to this area and select the training sites. And we change the name to vegetation 1. And then we need to create 2 more. Well, we can select this area. And change name to vegetation 2. And we create 1 more. And the name is vegetation 3. And then we merge them together and change the name to vegetation. And next, to delete the selections. So remember to select the training size for like all land covers. And I've finished one already with 5 land cover, which water, vegetation, soil, urban, and residential. So the next step is to save the AOIs, and we select file and save as, and to select the location, and the name is AOI.sig. So once we save the AOI file, we are going to move on the classification step. So go back to the raster tab. We select supervised and supervised classification. The input raster is the clip image, and the input signature file is the SIG that we just saved. So that's this one. And the classified file, we choose a name for it. I will say super. I'll say super.image. And remember to change the parametric rule to minimum distance and select OK. We just need to wait until it finishes. Once it finishes, we select close and open the image that we just created. So we can see here is the supervised classification map, and we can check the accuracy. The accuracy is kind of high. Wow. And so the next step is to change the color and the name. Actually, we don't need to change the name, we just need to change the color. So the residential, we can change the water to blue. Oops, sorry, I forgot to turn it on. And vegetation to green. Soil to this color. Urban to urban, where is the urban to light color? And residential to some, well, residential to man to orange. Oh, residential to violet. Okay, so remember to save changes. And now we are done for the supervised classification. We can see that the accuracy is really high for the supervised classification. Let me open the unsupervised one that we just created. Wait, file unsuper class. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, so we can see there's huge difference between these two images. And the unsupervised classification has a really low accuracy compared, like we can compare them with the satellite image. So here's the instruction to the supervised and unsupervised classifications, and hope you do well.